Okay, this one is on Mythology Mayhem for the end of May here for the showcase. Unfortunately, our game is technically broken enough that it is not really playable. But I'm going to do a showcase kind of different today. I'm going to give you what everybody has been assigned to for the past month or even the past couple months and show you the team's progress that way since the game is down. And I've also have videos attached within the PowerPoint of the game being down and what I'm doing, and if I can have any help to fix it, or if my dev team could get some help from somebody, we would be really grateful. Thank you. So, in order to keep with the theme of just showing you what everybody's been working on for the month, since the game's kind of broken right now, um, this is Animals assigned task. The square face Medusas was what I gave him. They were already fully animated and everything, and I just needed him to round up the faces. So this is what he turned in. I think it was like a week ago. He's been working on that since March because I was signed clear in March. But I know he was also on another game uh, for a while. So that was his assigned tasks. For the past 2 months, Jonathan's assigned task was to take those 3D characters of these ice monsters. They're going to be frost giants, and to animate them as 2D characters. He did turn in forward-facing ones. I thought it might work, but then it didn't really work though with the sideways-facing characters. So I gave him a sideways-facing characters. The main characters, one of the references, and then he turned in the first of the ice giant characters for this month. I think it was last week. As just a picture of it. He's still going to animate it, and he'll still have to reanimate the frost giant, the other aqua one, to fit the game for the slightly sideways tilt to the characters. Josh replaced Tyler as my writer this month. He was researching and writing the scrolls for the Fates, and he did get all those finished. For the research and writing scrolls of gods of time and space for each mythology, he's got half of them done. He did the Norse and he did the Greek god of time and space. So he's finishing up those other two for the gods of time and space for the Inca and the Egyptian for Thoth. And then he was also helping Daria write the quiz for the Fates for when they quiz the player as the mini boss of the game. So for this month, Daria's main task was to complete the character selection menu. And she did complete the character selection menu, but when you get to play, when you can see in the other video that I'm going to attach here, um, it's not exactly programmed to play with the playable characters. You try to play it, and then you get all kinds of bugs. Right now, the players are appearing not at the very beginning of the game some of the time. They're appearing right next to the library, so that's like a whole level that they're missing. Uh, Sometimes when you play it, you can't get the specific character. Sometimes when you play it, it jumps back and forth between the characters and Tobias. Um, so there's definitely some things that need to be fixed there with it. And she was also working on programming the Fates quiz this month. I don't know how far she is with that, or if she'll finish that this month, or if it'll go on to next month to get that finished. This month, Samantha's assigned task was to work the levers in the 2D and getting the Minotaurs working in the 2D world for the labyrinth, and working on the elements puzzle in the 2D labyrinth. So that the levers puzzle, the elements puzzle, that all those would be complete. There are definitely some bugs though. When I play it, the Minotaurs aren't there, the Satyrs are there instead. So not so sure she didn't use the wrong enemy in the 2D labyrinth that was supposed to go into it. And the levers are not working, and you can't go in through the door and out the door to back and forth in through the labyrinth. So I don't know what's wrong. And the elements puzzle is also not working. You can't really move anything in and out of it. I know Tyrese programmed it originally last month that you could move stuff in from the 3D world into the 2D world and back again. I'm thinking just something's broken in the overall game. Since there are all these errors, I don't know what's broken exactly, but yeah, that. So I don't know how far she's actually gotten once we fixed whatever bug it is that's broken that's got the whole game in broken status. Ziba is my capacity guy, has been assigned the Trello, and he does have the Trello working better than it was. Archived a lot of things in there and made some new lists to try to help us organize the Trello board a little bit better. And he did turn in to me a new capacity plan last night. So he has been working on the capacity plan this month along with the Trello. He's fixing Trello first, which he has finished. And then he did the capacity plan, which is finished. And next he'll go into the future list and also trying to get the correct estimated hours with the actual hours that it takes the team to build each task. So he's helping with that. And then the next thing on his list will be the features list. As for my own tasks, I ended up having to try to finish up all those shoot animations this week because we have shoot animations for each playable character. So there's a straight shoot, an upward shoot, and a downward shoot. So it's finishing up those shoot animations, but each of the 4 characters had to have all these animations: idle, walk, run, attack, jump, shoot, hurt, die, push, throughout the whole game. So I've been working on those for the past couple months, but the shoot animations were just this month. And they are all finally finished and in the game. For Animatic 1, I finally finished up the meekest part of Animatic 1, which is the 4th part of that animatic, that first animatic. And I'm finishing up on the gods part of the Animatic 1 right now as well, so that all the art is nearly finished in the Animatic 1. I've also been working on the Fates animations. I've got the old lady Fate done. I've got her idle and I've got her attack. And I've been working on the middle Fate, idle, and attack next. Then I'll finish with the young Fate. And then I also fixed the 3D caverns and stuck them in the drive so that they can be implemented into the game. Okay, so right now there are all kinds of issues and blockers. Right now I cannot get that game to build. I do not know why, but it will not build, and I have a video attached to this of me trying to build the game and me trying to play the game because it's broken in so many different ways now. A new game does not start at the beginning of the game. It starts partway through near the entrance, the door to the 3D Library of Alexandria is where you start if you begin a new game. When a character is selected, the character is not programmed correctly into the game, which I thought was fixed, but I guess it's not because when you pop into the game, it changes back to Tobias, and then if you walk up a ladder or something, it'll change to Tobias at the top of the ladder. Um, the Amunet, she's not picking up health potions or anything in the game when you select her. If Gorm actually is in the game, he does pick up health potions, but it keeps flipping during some of his images back to Tobias as he walks. And then Miko's, I don't think it flips while he walks, but partway through the game, like you'll be playing for a bit, and then Mika's will suddenly change to Tobias too. So I don't know what's causing all that, but that's an issue. There were satyrs in the 2D labyrinth instead of minotaurs, but I can't even see them. When I play the game, I cannot find the minotaurs or the satyrs or anything. So we'll have to go take the satyrs out and put the minotaurs in. The game is broken completely in the 3D labyrinth. When I tried to play that scene, it just says no camera in scene. So it's like gone, which is really sad too, because I know Tyrese did a lot of programming on that 3D labyrinth, but I can't get it to play at all. And then the 2D labyrinth can't interact with anything. You can't flip the levers. You can't go in through the door. Like game down. I can't get any of it to work inside labyrinth. Between the 2D and the 3D, I know Tyrese had fixed it so that you could drag objects at least from the 3D into the 2D. But if the 3D is down, then I can't show any of that because it won't play the 3D at all. So I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot of bugs right now in this game, and the fact that you can't play the majority of the game. Okay, so what needs to be done? We kind of like went backwards this sprint instead of forwards. We do need to fix all the bugs so that it actually works again. Since it's not a working game at the moment, the sound still needs fix. Both dev assured me that the sound was there, but I can't get it to play every time I click the sound. Even if I unmute it, it plays for a second and then it's gone. And it doesn't play in the game itself at all. It would play like on the outside. Like, I can't explain it, but it's not playing the sound. The puzzles in the labyrinth still need fixed since they're not working. The 2D minotaurs still need programs since I think there's a satyr in there, but like I said, I can't even get to the satyr to check out what enemy is actually in there. The cavern still needs programmed. We won't even start it until we're done with Labyrinth. The fates need to be completed as the mini boss, and then we'll finally need to do the Medusa boss fights. Okay, so nope. So I'm bringing some more updates for Mythology Mayhem to people today. So if we choose select the player or select the character, all their animations are working inside the character select screen. Then if you choose the character that you want, it gives you a little reference to each of the characters as well. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate the different characters and their different animations so that you can see, you're seeing that one for right now. And then if we go in, so that's her walk animation, idle, and then we're going to go in and kill a mouse. So there we go, attack animation. And then onward to the ladders, so that you can see her climb animation. So she can climb up and down the ladders. The scrolls are falling down from the mouse now. We do have that part, so that it's easier actually for the player to go up on top of the bookcase for falling scrolls. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and show you different characters' animations now. So, headed to a different character. Let's go with Gorm. A little text box about who he is, where he comes from. Idle animation. Walk animation. Attack animation. Go over and climb the ladder with him as well. And I know he's blinking in and out of existence there. Oh, but we got it so that he can climb the ladder as well. And then to finally show you that last character there, if we select Mikos, idle, walk animation, kill the mouse, And I know it jumps to Tobias again still, but attack animation or Kisto and ability to climb ladder. And yes, I know at the top of the ladder we still have these issues with changing to Tobias, but at least you can mostly play with Nikos. Oh, hurt animation. Yeah, we just saw the hurt animation. And let me go ahead and die. I forgot to do the death animations on the other two, so let's go ahead and try to die here. Oh, yeah. Oh, darn. Got me. There we go. And die, and then back. And then just to show you the hurt animations. I don't think it's connected with her for some reason. So I can check on Gorm's. I guess hers isn't connected with the hurt animations yet. I think all Gorm's are in, so just for the Gorm, attack by rat. I know it keeps switching to Tobias and then death. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you kind of a different video here of some of the things that I'm running into. And actually, if you have any advice, I would welcome it. I admit I'm getting a bit frustrated here too. So first of all, I can't seem to get a build to work on this game anymore at all. And it's going to show the errors on the screen. So I'm going to say build, or sorry, edit. Wait, no, it's file, isn't it? File, build settings. All that should be ready. And I'm going to tell it to build. And we're going to go into builds. Now, I had tried to put it into build 2. If I'm doing this wrong, let me know. But I cannot get the game to build. So I have a select folder. I've selected build 2. It's importing. And it's reloading scripts. And here in a minute, it's going to run errors in a minute, I think. At least it did earlier. Oh, maybe this time it's gonna build and, tell me that I'm wrong now. All right. Let's go in. I'm just gonna take you through the whole computer here. Let's see. Where do I have that? I have that on Myth Mayhem. All right. So his document. No, it's not. It's on the drive. It's on the C drive. Okay. C drive. Unity. Myth Mayhem. Myth Mayhem. Myth Mayhem. Build 2. Nothing's in there. Okay, so I'm going to try it again. This time I'm going to tell it to build and run. I'm on Myth Mayhem. I'm on build 2. If I go into builds, I could try it, but I can't seem to get it to do anything with that either. So if I go in this way, I can hit this new build folder. I can select folder. So I'm building and run. It says can't build. Wow, editor's importing scripts. I told it to run too. Did I select build or build and run that time? I don't even know. Let me try it one more time. Build. All right, cancel. Wait. Build and run. I told it to build and run this time. I know I did. Okay, because it's on that button now. So new build, builds, new build. Select the folder. Run the scripts. And it's not running it. And I've tried to go into the other folders. I don't know. I cannot get it to run. So that's the first issue. So we're going to go into the main menu, and I'm going to discuss too what everybody has done here. So this works for the select click character, but I think I pressed main menu. So that's a problem because this is supposed to be the character choice menu. I'm going to open this. Let's see. Oh wait, maybe it is. Maybe it's just doing things. Okay, so if I press play, Mythology Mayhem, and I say new game. And then this is partway through the game right before you go into Library of Alexandria door. So I don't know what happened, but it's not starting over at this for the new game. This is a lot of dev issues, I guess, and I don't know how to fix them. Okay, so we have a character select. We're going to go into the character select menu. Daria did put together the character select menu for me. But there are some issues after you get out of the character select menu. I will show you. So here's my character. She does walk and everything. What I've done for the past month is work on all these other characters to integrate them into the game. She does that, and it goes off on the side. And that's not how I animated her, so I'm going to guess it has something to do with the programming again, because it's also showing the axe from the other player. But we're going to hit confirm, and now we have that. And she was working a bit ago, but now she's not. I can go into it again here, choose another one. I'm going to choose another one this time. And I could even choose from the main menu. So, I mean, I don't know what's going on. There we go. See, so we're back at that scene. And, well, at least it played the character, but we're back at another scene instead of a main menu. And it was playing the character, but it's not now. All right, let's open this up. Let's play it from the main menu to start. Let's start by selecting a character, because that shouldn't be continuing either. We'll pick him this time. And it does that. So I don't know. I thought it was fixed. It's not. Like I said, this was what Daria was working on this month. I have no idea. There for a bit, I was able to get them to play, and but there were some issues. So I have another video on that too, and I'm just gonna include it in this one as well. All right. So if we go into the other thing that we were trying to do this entire time is the 2D labyrinth. I see that there's more than one here now. I do not know why. But if I go into a 2D labyrinth, we're going to go into this one. I know Samantha was working on the 2D labyrinth, and the enemy is a satyr. But it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be minotaurs. So, and just to show you too, part of that, like I said, I'm just going to take you all over the computer here. Inside my Mythology Mayhem folder, which I've sent to my team here multiple times, inside the art, inside Greek, because we're still on Greek level, 2D, Greek 2D. Come on, go into 2D. And I have the Minotaurs right here. So I know I gave them the folder. These are all the Minotaurs. They are marked Minotaur. They are not marked Satyr. Just to show you. So yeah, they're in there. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, so that's him. But even when I play it, because I know she's been working on this full month. She was supposed to get the Minotaurs, not Satyrs, the Minotaurs up and running in the 2D labyrinth scene. And then we were supposed to get the levers working on the wall as well. So if I go ahead and play, and it might even take me, okay, so it switches characters. I don't know why. Probably has something to do with other system. The animations were not like this either. He did not grow big and then small as he was walking and idling, but it's like that now. And you are supposed to interact with the press C to interact, and you're supposed to be able to hit these levers and change them. So I'm pressing E right now. None of them work. But yeah, this is what she's been working on this month. And I'm going to go over this one as well. Nope. And then the door, you're supposed to go in and out of the door to look at the levers for the labyrinth. Oh, I know why there's two scenes then. That's the other scene that's not working either, but oh well. Okay, so that mystery's solved. And then when I tried to go in there too, it just stops. So this was the month of programming. Actually, I thought some of the labyrinth I really thought would be done with last month when Tyrese was with me, but I don't think he got to the 2D parts at all of the scene. So let me go back again here, and then if I go into this 2D labyrinth, because that was part of what she was working on too this month, we'll go ahead and load it. Again, he's kind of strange. I can redo all the animations. That's what I did all month, though, was work on the animations of all 4 playable characters. And then I was also working on the Fates. We're not even ready for the Fates. I know Daria went ahead and was trying to do the Fates quiz. And, but yeah, we're not quite ready for the Fates because we need to get the Labyrinth done before we can do the Cavern. We'd have to do all the puzzles in the Cavern. Fates are at the end of the Cavern before you go into the final boss fight with Medusa. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to drag things in and out of this labyrinth and put them on top of the columns, but yeah, I can't get into a door or anything. And then when I try to do that and escape or whatever, it just stops completely. It doesn't go back to the main thing. Let me see what else. Oh, well, we could try to go in by the labyrinth door because before I had at least been able to go into by the labyrinth door. So Greek 3D labyrinth. Oh yeah, that's the mesh. Okay, so we don't need that. We're going to go into Labyrinth because it was also not really working, I think. And this was working when Tyrese was there on it and nothing. I mean, I guess I could possibly change this, but nothing. Nothing. So it's like the whole thing is down. But I know that 3D Labyrinth was working when Tyrese and Drew were on the team. Yeah, now I can't even get the labyrinth to work inside the game. So I know it's not exactly a presentation, but I'm just showing you what the dev team was working on this month, and I really don't have much to present because other than the character menu, um, let's go back. Really, that's all that's somewhat been accomplished completely. And I mean, maybe it's just bugs in the code or something. Maybe I'm not getting the full build. I don't know. But other than they are here on this screen, and you can confirm, but then it does this. So I don't know. All right, so this is the video for the somewhat of updates, I guess, of Mythology Mayhem, although there wasn't exactly updates. Okay, I'm sorry it was kind of a bit long-winded on this time for the video, but I just wanted to show you exactly what it was doing and what I was doing, so that maybe we can get some help to try to get the game back up and running since it's so very broken at this point. Any help that you could give us would be very appreciated. And thank you for watching.